The food hygiene issue is at the alarming rate. Every day we face the threat of being poisoned by some random food that we eat. And all the problem happens because of the poor quality management of the food suppliers. This video provides the overall ideas and practice in terms of quality management of food supply chain. To clarify this, our group used Visang as the model of effective and efficient management in food operation. Visang is the #1 meat-related product manufacturer in Vietnam. Established from 1970, Visang has gained millions of Vietnamese trust. The whole chain consists of 3 main parts: farm inputs, butchery, and distribution. Firstly, the farm, where all the baby pigs are raised following strictly Vietgap standard. All the sources and the way they grow are completely organic, from water, food, medical, and etc. When they reach the mature age, a vet will perform a medical check and transfer them to the seal truck to assure their health while they are taken to the butchery. Here, they are taken a bath, dazed by the automatic machine, and hung up ready to be transformed to our everyday meals. After that, a veterinarian team will perform a medical check to make sure the meat quality, to decrease the cost of delivery and operate the quality of their products. At the end of 2015, Visang extended the work of raising in the Gosao Pig Farm. This is the clone model pig raising from raising to production with many modern technology to assure the pig's health and better quality management. Each year, the farm can supply up to 26,000 pigs. This is the Rock, here is land race, and last is Yorkshire GGP. Through airplane, the 3 kinds were imported from USA Clayton Agriculture MKT to Visang Farm. From the butchery, 2 ways that the meat will be delivered. First, they will be delivered directly to the retailer or the distributor. Second, they will be delivered to the feed mill so they can turn into sausages, pate, or any kinds of pork products. No matter how, they'll all end up on the table delicious and clean. So now you know how Visang controls quality in production meat. However, the problem here is that how can Visang determine how much meat to produce and how to solve the inventory problem? If producing too much, the amount of meat stored can be outdated and spoiled. If too little, there's not enough to meet customer needs. The 2 safety practices that Visang used to solve the issues are forecasting and EOQ model. The first is forecasting. The problems stated above are one of the main reasons why food quality in Vietnam is in such an alarming issue. Thus, to overcome this, Visang developed a forecasting model which used to gain information on the demand in order to produce the most suitable amount of meat. The model is built based on the both qualitative and quantitative from 3 main sources. Inventory data, including actual volume sales, how much they actually sell. Inventory, the amount of meat currently stored in the warehouse, and unresolved order, the amounts of order that hasn't been sold. The second is the market research data, the data on customer behavior, demand, trends, etc. And the last one is reply and feedbacks from customers, from surveys and interviewing. Combining the 3 sources, Visang can forecast the demands and behavior of customers in order to develop new plans or adjust the old strategies effectively, when to sell off, when to develop new products, etc. By using this technique, while other suppliers are having a headache on how to solve the inventory issue, Visang can do it with ease. As the latest article from June 2017, while other suppliers are in hard time with their in-stock meat, Visang come over the problem easily with the Save the Pig strategy, which sell off all the meat selling with the tagline of saving the pig. The second is EOQ model. Another factor that every supplier needs to consider: cost. Keeping the cost at optimal point is not an easy task. To do this effectively, Visang operated the EOQ model by using the information on accounting storage or holding, which is the amount of food currently holding in the storage. Inventory cost is any cost that arises from the controlling the inventory. Management and labor cost, the cost from paying manager and laborers. And lastly, the demand per day and period, the amount of meat that customer needs. Visang calculate the optimal amount of products and material to purchase in given time. This helps Visang create the most effective solution to control costs. With this method, Visang can avoid shortage or exceeds for material, as all the data on how much to produce to fit with the demand is all the palm of their hand. Even with all the methods above, quality management and inventory controlling still harm many suppliers. Even Visang as a drawback are something that obvious but out of control. The problem with the method above comes from the data and the customer themselves. Data is time sensitive and costly. A data that may take months to complete may not hold true in the current time. Customer behavior are really hard to predict. Even all the data in the calculation say A, there's no telling that A is correct. Customers choose what they like and where's of tables. This makes the task forecasting and inventory controlling tons of time harder. However, as it is now, Vietnam is doing an astounding job of managing all of this compared to other competitors. This is what distinguishes Vietnam quality to order and create its own competitive advantage. In short, managing quality of food supply chain is no easy task as many things should be taken into account. With the information on the Vietnam supply chain, the two safety practice as well as the drawback of the two, we hope you will have a better understanding on how the best meat supplier in Vietnam manage their chain. Thank you very much for supporting us.